We are now in a new month, Christmas giveaway month by the way, and that means it's time for some PC Gaming Playback, which is where we take a look at all the big hit releases of last month and we talk about which ones I did and did not buy. Also, by the way, since it is Christmas giveaway month, I'm going to be doing a giveaway in every single video, so make sure you stay tuned towards the end of the video. Let's get into it. Hey, welcome to Zach's Tech Turf in my PC Gaming Playback series, which is where we take a break from all the PC building and PC hardware and just talk about a month of PC gaming. And if you're new here and you want to see more PC gaming or PC building videos, then hit that subscribe button down below and also that notification bell. That way you never miss an episode. But yeah, before actually starting the video, let me quickly introduce the sponsor of today's video, Dev Mountain. Dev Mountain is a 13-week class for all of you aspiring iOS and web developers out there. Their 13-week class focuses on providing you only the skills that you actually need to go out there and start your new career in coding. They don't waste time with the filler curriculum like at a traditional college. They also feature student housing at no extra cost, a variety of different classes including UX design and QA testing, and most importantly, all of this is available at an affordable price. Head on down to that first link in the description to learn more if you're interested in getting that quick boost you need to start your new career in coding and design. Alright, so to start off this episode, let's go over the top PC game releases of the month and we'll get into what other games that I personally got addicted to. The first one that I quickly want to go over is Fallout 76. And this one caused quite a lot of controversy over the last month. As far as I know, Fallout 76 was aiming to be a massive open world sandbox exploration, but that really just didn't hit the mark. I honestly didn't pick this one up for myself based off the reviews of others, so I don't want to comment too negatively about this title. What I do know is that there doesn't seem to be much of a point in this massive NPC-less world, as there really only seems to be massive crafting treadmills and super expensive cosmetics to buy. I'm sure that most of you saw that Bethesda and related companies had to actually change their refund policies specifically for this game, which obviously doesn't sound like a great sign. This one's gonna remain a pass for me. The next big game release of the month was Battlefield 5, and this was pretty much the exact opposite for me. This one I definitely picked up, as I hope you've already seen from my Battlefield 5 benchmarking with budget graphics card video. Battlefield 5 pretty much continues where Battlefield 1 left off, but this time they're back with some much needed improvements. I'm personally never a huge Battlefield fan. I much prefer the faster paced Call of Duty style, but seriously, Battlefield 5 was really fun when I was benchmarking it. The gunplay feels super realistic but smooth at the same time. The graphics look amazing, and if you haven't heard the sound of the guns yet, you're really missing out. It seems that others have been praising Battlefield 5 around the internet because of the attention to detail like sound, and yeah, maybe a little ray tracing thrown in there as well. Fun fact, I actually own an RTX 2080 Ti with ray tracing and I still haven't tried that out for myself yet. I really need to get on that. Moving on to the next big release last month was Hitman 2, also another game that I haven't tried myself, but also another game that I hear really improved since the last version in the series. In the previous version of Hitman, they kept releasing episodes of the story mode, which apparently really frustrated the players, so now with Hitman 2 they completely scratched that idea and you have a lot of content up front. Hitman 2 is a stealth puzzle killing game that actually looks like a lot of fun, but just not something that I can personally devote my time to. And finally, the last big game release of the month, at least in my opinion, was Darksiders 3, and this one is a third-person action combat game that I also did not personally pick up. Darksiders 3 is actually a game that we didn't really expect to see after Darksiders 2. That one I actually did personally try and I thought it was okay, nothing special, but here we have 3 and I don't think it's looking like it'll do too well. The game is sporting a decent combat system, decent story, and decent art design, but just like Darksiders 2, it just doesn't look like it's that special of a game and I don't think it goes above and beyond in any one category. Once again, I could be wrong because I didn't try this one out for myself, so let me know what you guys think if you pick this one up. Alright, so moving to my fallback games of the month, these are the games where I just don't feel like trying anything new and I just want to pick up and play. This month was definitely Destiny 2. Seriously, I really didn't play anything this month other than Destiny 2. You guys all know by now what Destiny 2 is at this point, but I actually fell a few months behind because I didn't even beat the Forsaken campaign until the last week in November. The Forsaken expansion was done pretty much perfectly in my book, and they just added a ton of new features that I'm personally interested in. The new progression system doesn't get me to max level super quickly. They removed those 4 or 5 weekly quests that you could do in 2 hours and then not have to play the rest of the week, and they added so many little improvements to the gearing system that just make the game so much better. better. I'm personally having a ton of fun with Destiny 2, and I believe I'll be playing this game through December as well. I've really been enjoying the 6v6 PvP because the maps flow so much better with 12 people instead of 8, and I also really like the Gambit mode because it's a solid mix between PvP and PvE that's definitely a fresh change of pace. So yeah, overall, it was kind of a weak month in terms of PC gaming, at least in my opinion, but before you guys go, we have to do that giveaway that I'm trying to do in every single video, and for today's video, I'm going to be giving away a $10 Steam card. All you gotta do is drop a comment down below saying that you want the gift card, and I'll respond to one of you within 48 hours. Well, that wraps up this month's episode of PC Gaming Playback. Now feel free to head on over to one of these two videos if you haven't seen them yet, and definitely hit that subscribe button because next week I'm throwing a budget baller build guide at you guys. You don't want to miss that video.